I'm Dometi Pongo, and this is Streaming On. Today we're talking to Olivier Jollet and Marco Nobili, and they'll be discussing the significance of streaming as a whole and the role it'll play in expanding Paramount content distribution across the globe.
When you think about streaming, it's impossible not to think global. Streaming is a global game. And I think what is also very important, our content is global. We're not starting from scratch. We can leverage, obviously, the power of this team to support the streaming rollout across the world.
Between the end of 21 to the end of 25, the amount of overall streaming revenue is going to almost double in size. And so for us, it's kind of adding this into our overall portfolio of channels and networks to which we kind of bring that content in many more people around the globe.
We've been rolling out Pluto TV in more than 30 countries in the last 3 years, in Latin America, in France, in Spain, in Italy, and more recently in the Nordics. So it's really exciting to see the expansion. It's something which is answering the needs of users across the world.
When you think about the overall pie, almost half of it is subscription-based revenue, and the other half of it is advertised-based revenue. Having two services, one more ad-driven type of service like Pluto, and one more subscription type of business like Paramount Plus, really allow us to capture the entire pie of opportunity that we see from now into the future years.
What we're doing with streaming is, in a way, a continuation of what Paramount has been doing for decades, which is entertaining users across the world.
The fact that the reality is sometimes we think about country by country, market by market, but the reality is that customers also have a global nature. When you think about creating a zeitgeist moment where everybody can enjoy the same show everywhere in the world at the same time, it basically speaks to a global service, a global brand, and global franchises and content come together. I would say for one time I'm going to take a victory lap because this year has been a very long year, but I think the team has done a massive work about really bringing the service in so many markets in such a short run. Kind of just looking back at how much we've accomplished so far is incredible. And when I think about our goals, as we cross the year, 2023 is literally going to be about scaling the business now.
2022 was all about getting all this market up to speed, increasing the number of content. When you're running an ad-supported business, you need to convince the end users, but you need to convince the advertisers. And we've been doing an amazing job in educating the advertising market about the value of the Pluto TV inventory, really proving that the Pluto model works and works for the users, but works also for advertisers.